Hi, host Eric here, foolishly out of battery almost on my phone. I'm going to make a short video here in the car as I drive to the bank about the ENTP's adversarial relationship with introverted feelings and how I feel as though I've had a bit of an insight regarding that last night and this morning. So, last night I asked Delilah to sit down and join that GoToMeeting. I was really hoping she would do so, and she didn't want to. And I felt like my feelings were hurt, but I didn't understand it as that. I was mad, right? I was really mad at her. And so then, basically, I went in and hurt her feelings, and threw a lot of guilt at her and stuff. And then this morning she came and made a gesture to. She was sad. She was crying. She felt bad. And then of course I burst into tears. And then we hugged and cried and stuff like that. And said we were sorry to each other. And that's sort of indicative of the ENTP relationship with his or her feelings. Because last night she wasn't like that. Last night she was in full defense mode, resentment mode, that I would ask her to do anything, yada, yada, yada. And it takes us a while to realize that we're, what our feelings are and why we're having them and stuff like that. For me, I didn't think of it as my feelings were hurt last night at all. And when I did think of it, initially what I realized was I thought of it as an argument, as a possible argument. This is not the first time this has happened to me. I think of a possible argument and I realize, oh, that's what I'm feeling. It comes from a default approach to life that doesn't consider that as a motivating factor, even when it is, even when it obviously is. And that's what it results in this phenomenon that I've experienced for my whole life, basically, of being surprised by big feelings and big cries and stuff like that, because I have no idea how much I'm being motivated by my feelings all the time, probably, it's unconscious and it's adversarial to me in some way. That's what it means to have it in the 7th slot. I was struck by this the other day. Zachary said something on the ENTP video about the relationship with internal feelings, and it's had me thinking about it since. Then last night and this morning happened, and I need to get my oil changed. The oil light just came on. God damn it. Alright, fine. I'll go do that today. Right after I do this other stuff. Anyway, I think that's, it's that feelings thing that also makes the ENTP so contrary, which is perhaps we are in some fashion behaving as though we're not feeling anything, even when we are, and behaving in fashions to make ourselves feel things, even though we're already feeling something, because of this weird unawareness that we have of things that should be pretty obvious. Like last night, it should have been obvious to me that I was mad, not because of some failure of reciprocity on her part, which is like what I assumed was the problem here, right? Like, well, there's an injustice here. You're not engaging in sufficient reciprocity, and I don't like that unfairness. But really, what it was is my daughter is too busy for me, and my feelings are hurt, you know? But, I mean, it seems so obvious. But it's not obvious. Not obvious to me at all, you know? I have to come up with the argument before I realize that's what I'm feeling. To me, that's a little bit crazy. And something I hope to metacognate my way out of a little bit more. So thanks for watching Talking with Famous People. I've been host Eric, and that's it. I have feelings.